Good social media morning, guys. We're back at it. Let's go. So before we get the ball rolling today, guys, I want to say I'm pumped. We're coming up on the end of January, which means the first month of this program is finally done. There were a couple hits and misses as far as days that I couldn't get things done, but in the process of moving homes, you're going to see this office and behind me change. There's a lot of change going on here. So that being said, I do appreciate all of you that have been patient with the schedule. Once I land in my new home, I've got my new office set up. It will be regularly, daily, irregardless. So there's that. Thank you so much for those of you that have been listening regularly, both on podcast and here on YouTube. Let's get down to it today, guys. There's some amazing updates that have dropped as well as some pretty cool content. So let's take a look. First and foremost, guys, the successor to Vine. Vine 2.0 is here, and I know a lot of people are thinking, well, isn't that what TikTok is? Well, yes and no. Vine back in the day was mainly used for comedy sketches, short 6-second clips, and the creators were a little bit miffed at the whole Twitter not supporting it, the community not supporting it, major stars like Logan Paul ditching it for YouTube. So irregardless, the creators of Vine have come out with a second version. It's called Byte. It's here. It's available on iOS and Android. I recommend you to dive in and check it out. One of the big differences here and where they're looking to compete in TikTok in the micro nano content area of social media is that the founder has said he will find a way to monetize its creators irregardless of him having to dive into his investment funds, his development funds, whatever it may be. His priority is first and foremost on monetizing the creators that are dedicated and committed to the platform. So if you're somebody that's rocking it on TikTok and you're looking to make some income, this may be a great time to shift. I am interested to see who shifts from the TikTok platform to Byte as a result of this, but irregardless, it's a fun little network to play around with. I recommend you download it today and have some fun with it. And speaking of TikTok, TikTok has expanded its music license, which we know is a huge deal for all the creators on there. Music is the bulk of what makes TikTok so special. So now we have the ability to use even more songs than we had before. TikTok has recognized that this is a core part of their platform. So for those of you that haven't been able to find just the perfect tune to throw on your TikTok, this may be the day for you. New music dropping in. I hope it helps. Enjoy. Next, we shift over to LinkedIn, and the change on LinkedIn here is actually pretty cool. So Elevate, for those of you that are unaware, was a tool that LinkedIn had where you could help those that worked internally in your company understand what it is that the brand wanted to share out to the world. Pieces of content, conversations, yada, 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 right? But the reality was it turned your workforce, your team, your employees, your staff, into a marketing tool, essentially them sharing out content that was relevant or speaking to your brand in a positive light, raised awareness and built some understanding of what you guys were up to currently, where your focus was. Well, now they've paired that with your company pages, making it that much simpler for you to actually get your company's information not only on their page, but to allow those that are on LinkedIn and actively using the platform to use this Elevate tool and actually get their reach grown through sharing of the topic. So any effort LinkedIn makes to encourage community sharing, community growth, community marketing, I'm a huge fan of. I love that idea. Instead of it just being about ad campaigns, they're looking for ways to help companies organically create some value and add some value into the feeds of the people that are reading. I love that idea that it's not just all about ad dollars and how can we focus on ads. That seems to have become a major focus due to the Facebook suite of apps where it's all about monetization and you're forgetting the community in a large way. I love this. Let me know down below what you guys think. The articles, as always, for all of these topics, guys, can be found down in the comments. So yeah, Snapchat is still around and they are still making moves. After the announcement of Bitmoji TV earlier this year, now we have another announcement regarding TV, and this one is about live TV. It looks like Snapchat has landed a deal with NBC to showcase shows covering the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. Now, this is an interesting play, moving into the live, real-world world, broadcasting. I'm not sure that this is going to save Snapchat in any way. It's still not quite TikTok. It's not Instagram. It doesn't quite have the allure that they have, but it is an interesting play to see that they are reaching out to major brands, major broadcast studios that are looking for a better digital presence with a younger audience. So I'm excited to see what Snapchat does with this. I don't know that this will be the last that we see as far as pairings with NBC. I think if we see success from this initiative, we can probably expect to see more NBC programming dropped onto the platform, but let's not hold our breath. Let's wait and see what happens with Snapchat. What do you guys think? Are you going to be watching Snapchat Tokyo Olympics? So election season is almost upon us, guys, and every single social platform has been coming out with their rules about political advertising, what it's going to look like, and the topic of ad transparency has finally come front and center. Now, ad transparency should be a big deal whether you are in election season or not, but Facebook has some rules that seem to be clear and then they got muddied a little bit. So Anna Goddard has created a fantastic article that breaks down the ad gallery versus ad transparency, what you need to know about what the ads are saying on Facebook and the rules that guide them. I highly recommend you take a moment and read, whether you're in the industry or not of creating ads on Facebook. I think that this is a great read for you to have some understanding of how brands are using and manipulating these tools in order to get their messages through, whether they're messages that should be allowed or not. That's up to you. For me, I think that this breakdown that Anna did was phenomenal. I highly recommend the read. It was a great read for me over my coffee this morning. So read it, enjoy it. Link is down below. And finally, guys, we have event season upon us. So there's some big events that are coming up. First and foremost, the Rain Summit being put on by Kelly Marabella. It's this massive event to try to raise some funds for the Australian wildfires. She's put together a powerhouse lineup of 45 speakers, myself included on that one. It's going to be amazing. It's digital, it's online, $50, you get in, you get to see what's happening with 45 speakers. Trust me, you're not going to get anything like that anywhere. And then I think there's a second tier where it's $100 and you get to have access to that video forever. All of the talks that are given through the entire event you've got access to. The link for that will be in the comments below. We also have the Digital Marketing Online Summit for 2020. Again, a massive online summit, digital summit, 35 or so speakers on that one. Check that out if you're looking to just be a part of a regular digital summit. And then Social Media Marketing World is coming up very quickly, guys. If you don't have your tickets, please grab them now. I can't wait to see you guys there. I will be on the floor of Social Media Marketing World creating content all week. I'm sure we will cross paths. Make sure to grab your tickets, guys. But that is it for today, guys. Thanks again for listening. There probably will not be an episode tomorrow, as tomorrow is my big move day. I may pop one out, I may not, but we'll wait and see how that works out, guys. Have an amazing day. I hope you crush it this week. And as always, let me know if there's something that I missed that you would like to see in the program. Just let me know in the comments below. I'll catch you Wednesday.